Custom duty is one type of indirect tax and it is charged at the port where goods are loaded or unloaded. Concept: Custom duty is an indirect tax imposed under the Custom Act 1962. It governs entry and exit of different categories of vessels, aircraft, goods, passenger, etc. The Act extends to whole India and also applies to any offence or contravention thereunder committed outside India by any person. Objectives: regulation of import and export, protection of domestic industry, prevention of smuggling, conservation and augmentation of foreign exchange. It is levied where declaration of liability is made and person or property in respect of which duty is to be levied is identified. It is levied as per rate provided in Custom Tariff Act 1975. Schedule 1 Tariff rate for import goods known as import tariff. Schedule 2 states tariff rate of export goods known as export tariff. HSN Harmonized System of Nomenclature. HSN is an internationally accepted coding system. It was formulated and enunciated under General Agreement on Tariff and Trade. India follows 8-digit coding system wherein first 2 digit represent chapter number, next 2 digit represent heading number, next 2 digit represent subheading number, and last 2 digit represent product code. Types of custom duty: basic custom duty, special additional duty, GST compensation cess, CVD on subsidized article, countervailing duty, safeguard duty, protective duty, anti-dumping duty. Valuation for custom duty: for imports, price paid or payable for delivery at the time and place of importation, which essentially implies that the price up to a port in India when goods are imported has to be considered. For export, price paid or payable for delivery at the time and place of exportation, which essentially implies that the price up to a port in India when goods are exported has to be considered. CIF is a cost, insurance and freight. FOB full form is free of freight on board. Freight has to be taken at actual Cape to a maximum 20% of FOB. Insurance to be taken at actual Cape to a maximum 1.125% of FOB. Exchange rate as applicable on date of presentation of shipping bill or bill of export. Valuation rule: price at which such goods are ordinarily sold or offered for sale. Price for delivery at the time and the place of importation or exportation. Price should be in course of international trade. Seller and buyer should not be related to each other. Price should be the sole consideration of sale. Rate of exchange in force as notified by CBIC as on the date when the bill of entry is presented for import and the date on which the officer makes the clearance of order for export. Import and export procedure under custom law. Procedure for import through sea route. For carrier, file the import general manifest (IGM) prior to the arrival of the vessel. For importer, submit the bill of entry along with bill of lading, invoice, packing list, product literature, license, import permit, GATT declaration form duly signed by the importer. For exporter, file export general manifest (EGM) prior to departure of the vessel, and shipping bill along with invoice, packing list, product literature, license, export permit, soft text or other compliance. Differentiation between transit and transshipment. Goods remain in the same vessel at the halting port. Only import manifest has to be submitted for entry. No supervision is required. The same vessel reaches the destination port. In transshipment, goods are transferred to a different vessel at the halting port. Bill of transshipment is required to be submitted. Transshipment process is done under supervision of custom officer. A different vessel reaches the destination port. Duty drawback. It is provision which enables the exporter to obtain a refund of import duties on imported goods which are meant for re-exportation or imports which are processed for or used in manufacture of final product to be exported. In following table, percentage are given at which drawback can be claimed on the basis of month. Confiscation of goods when offloaded or loaded in a port other than the appointed custom port, imported or exported by a route other than a specified route, removed or loaded without permission, brought prohibited goods, concealed inconvenience, goods do not match with the description in the document. Confiscation of convenience. Any convenience from which the goods are destroyed to prevent seizure. Any convenience which had to stop or land but didn't do so. Any convenience or animal used for smuggling. Any convenience which carried goods to India but were missing without any account for loss. Any convenience with structure which enables concealment of goods. Refund of export duty when goods are returned, goods are re-imported within 1 year from the date of exportation. Refund of import duty when goods are found defective or non-conformity with specification, importer does not claim any duty drawback, goods are exported back, importer relinquishes his title to the goods, they are destroyed in the presence of proper officer. Thanks for watching my channel. Please like, subscribe, comment and share my channel Extract 52.